So we just enjoyed Jean-Georges at ARIA, the steakhouse at ARIA.
Yep.
Your thoughts?
It was good. It was good. Not the best place we've ever been.
No.
For steak, but very good. The wait staff.
Welcome back to Storytime with Josh. So Babe and I went to Las Vegas a couple months back, and we ate at a very expensive steakhouse called Jean-Georges. Is it called Jean-Georges?
Jean-Georges.
Inside
of the ARIA.
It's inside of the ARIA Hotel. Very expensive
in
steakhouse.
Las Vegas. Yes.
Very pricey. To the tune of $150 for a Porterhouse steak. Right?
Yes.
Right. So we ordered the Porterhouse. It's not controversy.
This is going to be a controversial video.
No, I'm pissed off, babe.
I mean, I am too, but...
Order the Porterhouse. How do you want your steak prepared, Mr. Josh? I'd like it medium rare. Medium rare. Because if you order it medium, sometimes at restaurants they
overdo it.
Okay, medium rare. It comes out medium well.
There were parts that were well.
There were parts that were
Very well.
There was gray in it. It was
bad.
Well done in parts. It was medium. It wasn't what you would expect from a steakhouse. Listen, if you're on a bowling team, your job is to bowl. If you're at a steakhouse, your job is to make a good steak.
If you're at an extremely expensive, high-end steakhouse,
I'm just saying.
Your job is to make a good steak.
So we tell the waitress, hey, blah, 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 blah. Everybody's food has already come out. Everybody's eating.
Everything else was great.
Everything else was fine. I mean, it wasn't, it was fine. It wasn't like I'm shooting confetti out of my butt. But, okay. Anyways, so they're like, hey, do you want us to make you another steak? And I'm like, they're like, it's going to be like, 10 or 20 minutes. And I'm like, no, because everybody else, I'll just deal with it. They're like, we'll take it off the bill. Bill comes. They wouldn't take it off the bill.
Because we did eat the good parts.
We ate the good parts.
Like 4 bites.
So we paid for a steak that was not up to par. So what do, babe? We call our friends at our favorite meat company, meatandbone.com. Use code COPandBabe for a discount. And we say, hey, this is the story. This is what's going on, blah, 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 blah. And they were like, let us send you a proper porterhouse like you ordered at the restaurant. Look at this. This is a USDA Prime 30-day wet-aged porterhouse. Look at the thickness. Look at the thickness in the package. Oh boy, babe. Oh boy, Well, we're going to teach Jean-Georges how to make a steak. We're going to be using the Weber kettle. We're going to be using the Slow and Sear, our favorite, drip and griddle, Jealous Devil, briquette, Max Briquette charcoal. We're going to season it up with a little steak seasoning from Texas. We're going to reverse sear it, indirect, then sear it off over the Slow and Sear. It's going to be magnificent.
Well, I know it'll be good because every time we go to a steakhouse in Las Vegas, what do I say? Let's not go. It's a waste of time. We've been cooking with CJ and his wife numerous times, and every single time. We even went to Spago, and I said, you know what?
True.
Your steaks are just better. Cooking with CJ and Josh. Steaks blow anything in Vegas out of the water. I'm sorry.
The moral of the story is you guys can make phenomenal steaks at your house on a charcoal barbecue, literally with no gas or anything, a little basic seasoning, reverse sear, and it's going to be amazing. So don't think that you need to go to an expensive steakhouse to get a nice steak, because you literally can go to meatandbone.com, order yourself a fancy steak, which is actually, their prices are fine, and then cook it and you're
totally
fine.
Worth it.
That's what we're doing today on this video. Sorry for the long story time. Okay, babe, are you ready to jump into this?
I'm ready.
Okay. And here we go.
What about the backlash? Are you worried?
No, babe, I'm not worried. Okay, babe. So you took the steak out of the package.
I did.
Okay. And show the folks what we're using.
We're going to use the Russell & Rob's steak dust. This stuff is from Texas. We found it at the HEB. No. We found it in Fredericksburg.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Goodness. Yeah,
it was so good.
This stuff is fantastic. So we've used it a few times. We love it. You can only get it in Texas. Let's get this baby seasoned up.
Perfect, babe. Pat it in. Oh, yes. That steak looks fantastic, actually.
It's going to be really good. Very excited. Let's put a little on the sides. Go back there. I think we are ready. What do you think?
Looks good, babe.
Okay.
Let's go get the barbecue set up. Okay, so we're outside on the world's smallest patio. We're going to be using the greatest charcoal on earth, Jealous Devil. We're going to be using the briquettes today, which is called the Jealous Devil Max. And you can see these briquettes are so much bigger, so much larger. They burn hotter, and you could reuse them again. You snuff the fire out, you could reuse them again. We're going to be using our favorite product, the Slow and Sear and the Drip and Griddle. I'm just using 2 little Weber wax lighter cubes. We're going to light that little corner, let that get hot, and then I'm putting the lid on the indirect side. The vent is going to be on the indirect side. My bottom vent is going to be open a pencil width. My top vent is going to be open a pencil width, and we're going to do a reverse sear. So we have 2-zone cooking on this cook. We're going to start off on the indirect side, not over the charcoal. We're going to bring it up to like 115 neighborhood, maybe 120. Then we're going to take the lid off. We're going to let the Slow and Sear get really, really hot, those charcoal, and then we're going to sear it off. We're going to let it rest on the board, and then we're going to slice into it. As you know, a porterhouse has a bone down the middle, 2 separate steaks on each side, 2 different cuts. So I think that it's going to be really, really good. And we're going to teach this steakhouse how to make a proper, thick cut, USDA prime, 30-day wet-aged porterhouse steak. I have faith it's going to be great. All right, let's go. A little side note, not only is that a porterhouse, we got some bone-in chicken thighs, we got some boneless chicken thighs. We get a lot of meat from meatandbone.com. You guys, you might want to take a look. Links below for everything. But we're having an epic little barbecue tonight. But the video is focusing on how to teach a Las Vegas steakhouse how to make a porterhouse. How's your patio?
Dirty.
What? You got Jealous Devil?
Yes, I do. And bare feet.
Oh. Are you pregnant and barefooted?
Yes, I am. Surprise, everyone. I'm pregnant and barefoot.
What are we having? A steak, baby?
Yeah.
Okay, babe, we got to take this off. Okay? Let's take that off.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, babe.
We're going to set this right about here, yeah, you think? Like that? All right, and we've got our delicious bone-in chicken thighs. I'm very excited
Babe,
about.
this video is not about chicken thighs.
It is not, but you're showing me putting them on there. So. There you go.
What do you think, babe?
I think that looks pretty good.
Okay, babe, let's check it in 20 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so the porterhouse is obviously reverse searing right now on the Weber kettle with the Slow and Sear, but we got to take a minute to thank our channel members. There's a little join button next to the subscribe button, and there's also a link down below. You guys that have joined, thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts. The little YouTube hobby is expensive, and you guys that have chosen to go above and beyond to support us, we really, really appreciate it.
Thank you so
right, babe?
much. Yeah, we're super appreciative. Thank you.
Oh, babe, it's been 20 minutes.
So what am I doing, babe?
Babe, you're using the Thermopin 1, the greatest meat thermometer on earth.
Okay.
Link below.
So I'm going to stick it in this right here.
You're just going to probe a couple different, areas. Go ahead.
98.
98.
84.
So at 90, babe, at 90, I like to flip it to promote even cooking. Oh, babe. It's going to be so good. So it's only 90 degrees right now.
Babe, I really need new tongs.
What, those aren't good enough?
No, these are really not working. Okay, babe, we have
It's been
veggies.
40 minminutes, babe. Oh, and you added veggies.
I did. I added green beans and asparagus. So let's go ahead and check how we're doing here. It's at 116. 120.
Oh, sear time, babe.
Is it?
We got to pull it off.
Okay.
You just let this rest for like a quick hot second, and then this charcoal is going to get so hot, especially with the Jealous Devil, and we're going to sear it off right there. This is how you make a proper steak, John George. The filet and the New York strip all put together in the porterhouse. Okay, so the steak has rested now 15 plus minutes. I mean, you could see, like, my goodness, this is just crazy. And so you got the bone running up the top. You got the T-bone right here. You got the New York on one side. You got the filet on one side. So I'm just going to cut it off the bone. And then I know that we have to cut it against the grain. And I can tell you, I don't know if you guys could see that, medium rare. John George, take note. Okay? So I might have to like flip the board this way. Okay? And then let's cut this off the bone here. There we go. Okay, babe.
Make it a beauty.
Make it a beauty. I almost want to do the thumbnail like this because you could see that it's a delicious medium rare. Perfect. I mean, the juices are all over this board. Do you want to try the New York side or you want to try the filet side?
I want to try both.
Okay, try the filet side first.
I'm really excited.
I mean, you saw it.
Here's the piece I picked up already.
Okay.
I would have paid $150 for that at a restaurant.
Well, you did pay $150 for it at a restaurant. It wasn't.
I did not. I paid $150 for something far different than that.
That's what I'm saying. You can have this shipped to your house.
Did you see how quickly that went down?
No,
it was like butter.
Oh, it's so tender.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I mean, the meat is just.
Hold on.
The meat is like.
Next is a New York.
Hi. Oh, hi, friend.
So this is a New York. This is a very thick cut piece. Okay. And how easy it is to bite into this.
Oh, it's really ridiculous.
Wow.
Look, it's like falling apart.
Even the New York side is.
Ridiculous. It's very good, babe.
But it's so thick.
Too thick.
Still so buttery and delicious.
You guys,
Juicy.
just experiment at your house a little bit, and you will see that what you're paying this crazy amount at restaurants for, your expectation levels at these restaurants, if they don't deliver, like ours didn't, you literally can pull off greatness.
You can blow these restaurants
Get a
out
little
of
meat
water.
thermometer, get a steak from Meat and Bone.
It's such a small investment.
Get a charcoal barbecue.
For such a
like,
better
you could do a lot.
deal. Yeah.
You could do a lot for a fairly inexpensive price.
The investment, the initial investment is worth it.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
And that is our YouTube video for today.
And that's what we have to say.
We'll see you on the next video. We appreciate you all for watching. If you made it this far, thank you. Okay, babe.
Okay.
Goodbye.